Hello and welcome to AD Vlogs. This is the 6th and final video of my series on exploring the Zanskar region of Ladakh. I travelled from Srinagar to Kargil via Sonmarg onto Padum, moving to the GONBO RONJON, the SHINKU Pass and complete the trek to the Phukthar Monastery before leaving Padum, while visiting the STRONGDEY Monastery, the ZANGLA Palace ruins, crossing the Murgumla Pass to reach Lingshed for a night halt. You can watch those videos following the I button running on the top right corner of your screen. In this last leg of my journey, I shall move out of Lingshed for Leh while crossing the Singela and the Sirsila mountain passes, covering one of the most thrilling roads in India. If you plan to visit this region, it is important to have an idea of the road conditions because some of the stretches can be really tricky. So do watch the entire video till its end. So, after a night stay, we left Lingshed very early at around 6 in the morning. The weather was quite chilly. The sky remained gloomy as it has been over the most part of my journey so far. Not far from the Murgumla Pass, which marks the entry to Lingshed, there was this unnamed pass. It was easy to identify because a pass is the highest point between two valleys, which typically is the lowest point of a ridge. So after you climb to the top, you invariably descend down into the other, as was the case here. There were small habitations scattered lower down at multiple places with a maze of road network surrounding them, which looked really beautiful. The climb was steep and it was as if we were getting almost level with the surrounding peaks. It didn't take us long to reach the Singela, situated at 16,590 feet. This is what it has to offer for you to find it interesting. We continued negotiating some really difficult patches. The surrounding landscapes, though extremely barren, never felt boring. After a while, we reached Phuthar, the first major habitat after Lingshed. It's a small hamlet with food and accommodation facilities. We stopped over at this roadside facility, which also offers basic accommodation. After a brief break, we continued ahead towards the Sirsila. The landscape here is such you will not get to witness anywhere else. It is difficult to find mountains with such variety of layers of colors. It's simply astounding. Soon thereafter, we reached the Sirsila top at 15,700 feet. The panoramic views from this place were even more astounding than the Singela Pass we crossed earlier. As we left the Sirsila top, we were stopped by this beautiful convoy of mules hauling up supplies for the villages across the pass. Hereafter, we descended lower down the valley and the road continued alongside the stream of the Zanskar. It was dusty, uneven and obviously still getting curved out of the rocks. This is the Hanupatta village, the first one after Photoksar. The road was increasingly becoming narrower and uncomfortable to travel on. And after a while, we hit metal surface the first time after crossing Zangla, about 150 kilometers away. Next, there are the Fanjila and Wanla villages, which have few places of stay if needed. And then finally, we were on the Srinagar-Leh highway. After 6 days of continuous bumpy ride, this was a welcome relief. With its butter smooth surface and the remarkably colorful and uniquely featured landscape, this is perhaps the best stretch of road to travel in entire Ladakh. You can get to see the confluence of the Indus and Zanskar rivers called the Sangam Point and the famous magnetic hill along this route. Eventually, we reached Leh at around 3 p.m. to check in at our hotel. Later, I also made a brief visit to the iconic Hall of Fame, a memorial documenting the history of all wars and battles fought in the region against our western and northeastern adversaries. Apart from the memorabilia, the army shall detail you about the major turn of events.
सेक्टर में कारगिल वार हुआ था। यहाँ एक और रिवर है, संगम रिवर, जो कि ज़ांस्कार रिवर और इंडस रिवर के मिलने से बनती है।
The flag down ceremony at the museum is a daily event really worth participating in. Next morning, it was time for us to head home. Our 8-day Bonhomie road trip covering more than 1,000 kilometers of significant off-roading and a memorable trek came to an end. But we would hopefully visit again soon. I shall close this video here. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please do share it with your friends and family and click on the like button. If you have any queries or suggestions, please feel free to mention in the comment section below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notifications on the new videos that I upload. Thanks for watching.